Hey y'all, it's CherokeeStarfish, back again today with some more Might and Magic 7 for Blood and Honor. So, we have completed Wizard School, as you can see here from our jacked new friend. This is our personal gold golem, Tuvok's creation that he cobbled together from all of the pieces we gathered up, scattered around the realms. So this fellow will guard our castle from now on. If anybody should break in, they'll have to go through this guy to get to us, which is great. Not to mention, he is very shiny. You know what? I think that that's fair. He is jacked. Jack the Golem. Welcome to the party, Jack. Okay, well, bye then, I guess. He's gonna go stand over there. As for us, today is a big day because Tuvok is now a wizard. That means he is eligible for certain improvements, as you can see here from the fact that the text on master level training for all of these elemental magic skills is now white. That means that we need to get these up to rank 7 in a hurry, and the first one needs to be air magic. Thankfully, we have a solution. In addition to the skill points he's already saving, we have picked up 6 horseshoes in our travels. That's a total of 12 skill points, of which we're going to go ahead and give 8 of them to him. That should be exactly enough to get him 7 ranks in air magic, meaning he can now become a master. We have 2 more. Since my intention today is to finish the cleric quest and upgrade Suroma to a priest, have her promoted, I'm going to go ahead and give her the other 2 horseshoes, and that way we can start on body magic as well, because we want her to become a master in that, just like we want him to become a master of air. So, spirit magic, of course, is really important too. I want to become a master in that as quickly as possible, but there are other levels on the way, and body magic is important for healing, so we're going to go that route first always. Okay, so before we do anything else, let's head out that way. And we met the master of the air magic skill earlier, of course. She lives in Avlee, so we're going to have to go through the Talarian forest to get there. No big deal. We'll just head over to JVC Corral over here, and we will catch a ride.
Traveling today?
So we'll head to the Talarian forest first, and then based on the day that it is, we probably are going to have to rest once or twice.
Need a ride?
Yeah, we don't want to just go straight back to Harmondale. That's no problem.
Need a ride?
Deja. Okay, one more day. They're gonna be so tired. Guys, you can sleep on the train. There we go. So we'll head to Avlee. We're gonna grab Master Air Magic training. And this game is about to take a huge turn in our favor. Not that it hasn't been going great already. It has. That is the wrong house. Why am I like this? No. This one. There we go. I ran straight to it like I knew where it was. And I did, but I didn't. Here we go. Air Magic Master. Ta-da! Oh, that's so beautiful to see. Look at that. And of course we've got plenty of money, so no problem there. And we know where the Grand Master of Air Magic is. We've met her as well. So, in order to become a Grand Master, we must be promoted to his 2nd promotion, and then we will also need to have at least 10 ranks in the skill. But what's important right now is this right here. We have a bunch of master level spell books that we've been toting around for a while because I found a good deal on them, and also because I wanted to make certain that when this day came, we would have everything that we needed already in his backpack so that we could just do
I've learned it.
this. And also
That'll be useful.
this. Oh, folks. This is always a good feeling. This is one of the big milestones in the game for me every time. We've got invisibility, and we've got fly. Oh my goodness gracious. Now, of course, this works a little bit differently than in Might and Magic 6. If you haven't watched my playthrough of that, I highly recommend that you go and check that series out on my YouTube channel. But Fly here, of course, starts out at a 1 hour duration per point of skill, which is great. So we don't ever have to worry about running out, really. He's going to start out with a 7-hour duration, which is awesome. What happens is that since you can't learn it until master level anyway, they sort of put it behind that paywall. Then, they see no reason to have the duration increase. Instead, what happens is, normally, if you're not touching the ground, Fly constantly drains SP in order to power the spell. At Grandmaster level, it stops doing that. So you're talking about a 10-hour duration and no initial or no cost after the initial cost. Invisibility is not quite as powerful because what happens with invisibility is it works for 10 minutes per point of skill starting out, and then the big jump for it is it does become 1 hour per point of skill when you reach Grandmaster training. So you cannot cast invisibility while someone is looking at you that wants to kill you. It has to be cast somewhere away from hostile monsters. And if you speak to or attack someone, whether it hits or misses, that breaks the spell. Also, if you bump into somebody, which it does not really tell you, that is not part of the spell description, but yeah, if you touch something, then that means the invisibility spell will wear off as well. But this is going to be a super important spell. This is going to allow us to do things like sneak around in certain dungeons without having to fight through them and turning them into a slog, or to just get through them at all. Like, for example, here in Avlee itself, there's actually a dungeon that we're not going to go to just yet, but we will come back to. And that dungeon is full of very powerful enemies that we don't really want to get into a fight with at our current level for sure. Invisibility allows us to navigate that place without having to fight, and that's awesome. So, yeah. Excellent, then. Now, we've got a couple of quests that we want to complete. We are eligible to do some training. Tuvok, of course, is going to be able to catch up with Simone and Zoltan this time around because he has gotten his class promotion. Saroma is now the one that's lagging behind, and so I want to take care of that. We want her to catch up. Because of that, the first thing that I want to do is we want to head back to the Talarian Forest, and from there we're going to go to Arathia. And we'll just, rather than wait, it's where it's almost faster to just go to places like Deja and then just turn around and go back.
It's closed.
Oh, that's right. We'll catch a ride to Arathia and then to Tatalia.
Wanna go for a ride?
No. Ugh. So laborious because suddenly it's just backwards. There we go. So we'll head to Arathia, and we have a couple of quests, well, one quest that we need to turn in here, because of course, remember, we are carrying Parsons Quill here for Norbert Thrush. So since we're talking experience points anyway, there's no reason not to go ahead and drop this off. The actual peacock feather that was used to sign the Treaty of Pierpont. My collection is complete. I will be sure to record your activities and deeds correctly and justly, so that all will know you as the true Lords of Harmondale. Well, thank you, historian. And there we go, return Parsons Quill to Norbert Thrush. Excellent. And that was quite a bit of experience. Check that out. Excellent. Alright, so from here, we need to head to Tatalia. The reason being, the Tidewater Caverns where the pirates are at, those are over in Tatalia. So, in case you missed the last stream, our quest is that Daedalus Falk in Deja has asked us to recover the maps to Evenmorn Islands, which have been stolen, and the pirates in the Tidewater Caverns have them. Unfortunately, Arathia's navy is busy or otherwise indisposed and hasn't been able to clear out the pirates. Falk called them weak. Now, whether or not that's fair, I don't know. Spellbook. No, I want to rest. Sorry, come back another day. I don't want to come back another day. I want to go today. There we go, to Tatalia. So what we're going to do is we're going to head over here to the Tidewater Caverns. We're going to find these pirates. We're going to take them out, and we're going to get those maps back. We're going to return them to Daedalus Falk. And when we do that, he's going to promote Suroma from cleric to priest. Then we can talk about doing some training. Alright, so as an Air Magic Master, let's go ahead and... Ta-da! Our inaugural flight. Check it out. Check it out. Oh, sorry, just kidding. Alright. The Tidewater Caverns. I can never remember exactly where they're located. Oh. We'll stop in here. I don't know if it's the correct month. It is not. No problem. I can never get those straight. Well, I mean...
This is worthless.
You don't get anything straight on this channel, but you know what I mean. Never learned those by heart, and probably never will. Okay, Tidewater Caverns. What is that?
Well, I can't do everything.
That is just a dagger. Well, free treasure. Alright. Now, the Tidewater Caverns themselves are not a huge dungeon. They're not a, you know, a giant hassle for us. Here we go. And now I click rest instead of the spellbook. Great. Let's get our spells on, all of our buffs. Wizard Eye, which is also vastly improved, by the way, because see, now it shows points of interest. So that means that the map will light up with things like secret doors, traps, that sort of stuff. Okay. Hammer hands. Shield, just because I can't remember if we need it in here or not. Stone skin. We'll get all of these on and then dive in here, and when we come out, we should have the maps. Now, we can't actually get to the Evenmorn Islands without recovering this map, but once we return it to Daedalus Falk, he will make copies and distribute them, and then we will be able to go to the Evenmorn Islands from several different ships, which is great. So here we go. These caverns have been the hideout of pirates and ne'er-do-wells for centuries. Love this. It makes me think of the first Pirates of the Caribbean movies.
This has all the makings for adventure.
Now see, Tuvok, you can be positive when you want to be. How did you miss him that many times when he was standing that close? Oh, you hear the sound of bones knocking together? We haven't heard that in a while, right?
Ow!
Get rid of these guys.
Ow!
These nobodies.
Too easy.
You shifty sons are gonna step to us? I don't think so. I love their super shady animations. Oh, and there's more. Yeah, it's been since the Barrow Downs since we heard that noise, I think. Grab this treasure. Floor cache, you know we love that. Oh yeah, nobody mentioned, right, that the Tidewater Caverns were haunted. And I love that the pirates don't seem to mind. Like, You don't find a lot of locations in these games where the undead and the living are side by side. And of course in Might and Magic 7, where they added things like faction conflict, so that different types of monsters would fight amongst themselves and attack one another. You would think that they might even, like, be doing that, but actually no. Haha. Have to keep an eye out for those ore veins. There we go. Yeah, you would think, and you would be wrong. It's not showing up, but there is a secret door here somewhere. Is it on this side? Maybe we have to pull a lever inside. I can't remember. I think that's what it is. We have to do something elsewhere and then come back. I love that this looks like the hull of a ship. There they are, waiting to ambush us. But yeah, it's fascinating. This is one of the few times that you'll see a bunch of ghosts and skeletons and things just hanging out with the living, fighting side by side instead of killing each other. No big deal. Come on, y'all. These are baby monsters. These are babies' first opponents. You've got heroism on.
Bring on a bigger challenge.
There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Ooh, they stacked up. Okay. Yeah, there's some more ghosts over here. They come up over the sides of the ship whenever they're able, so... There we go. I want to take them out where we can spot them. And don't worry, we will be going downstairs there in a moment. You can hear the skeletons. There they are. Get out of here, glowing pink and green skeletons. Alright, let's see. This is a yellow barrel, red barrel, purple barrel. Ooh, that actually made me jump. I just turned around and he was just right there. Oh my goodness gracious. Just wasn't expecting. He was silent. Phew-wee. Okay, accuracy. Let's see. Who's got the lowest? That would be Tuvok. Alright, let's give you some accuracy then. This is going to be might. Who has the least of that? Oh, Saroma for sure. You've got to have that red barrel, absolutely. Some people, I think, are tempted to stack it all in one. Like, put all of the bonuses at the same top on one character to build them up so that they've got, like, 50 in a stat and can do those challenges. And I think that that's fine. That's totally viable. You can see that all of the intellect and personality has mostly gone to these two the entire time. But there's a value to spreading them out as well, because they're a great free way to permanently boost lower stats that you might need. Like, personality doesn't mean anything for Tuvok. It doesn't do anything for him mechanically. On the other hand, like, his endurance is also kind of low, and endurance means hit points. So, we want to boost that. Okay, this one's going to be speed. Let's see who has the lowest speed. 17, 15, 16, 16. Oh, actually Simone. Wasn't expecting that, I'll admit. Okay. This one over here is intellect. So, for the most part, see, because intellect contributes to sorcerer, archer, ranger, thief, and druid spell points. For the most part, we're going to want for Tuvok to have that. But now that he can cast spells as well, Zoltan actually needs both intellect and personality in order to do that effectively. So we're going to have to start sharing the orange and blue barrels. At least a little bit. Come on, y'all. Join the party. There we go. I love how they don't make it quite to the top. Okay, this is a blue barrel, speaking of which. Both of them have like 40 in their stat, so I'm going to keep putting it in there, I think at least until they've got 50. More of you yahoos. Fine. Did Stoneskin wear off already? Oh my goodness gracious. Well, he's not an Earth Master, of course. And actually, that's a good point. Yeah, the duration becomes 1 hour plus 15 minutes per point of skill, so it lasts a lot longer. But it's not until Grandmaster that it lasts just a flat 1 hour per point of skill, which is what we want.
Please.
We don't want to recast these buffs all the dang time. Get him. Get him. There we go. Did we? There we go. I was thinking we stepped on one. Oops. Here we go. More. More of them. You know, we don't use his magic enough except for buffs. There we go. Let's do a little more of that. He's got plenty of spell points. We've built him to have them, and of course he can rest between dungeons. No harm done. Oh my goodness gracious. There we go. Simone, punch the skeleton. The skeletons can curse you, but since ghosts can do things like aid you, potentially,
Bring on a
I want to take them out first.
Ah, but a scratch.
Come on. There we go. Now y'all are getting into the rhythm.
Ah, but a scratch.
Excellent. I hate that noise. That was just Siroma catching a blow on her shield, but it sounds like they use the same sound effect. I think I mentioned this in the last stream for when an item breaks in combat. And I dislike that. That's what I thought. Oh man, Bless wore off. If Stone Skin wore off, then you know that Bless did. Spirit Magic Master is definitely the next thing in the cards as soon as we finish with Body Magic Master. Okay. Some people in that cavern above us. Get that in a moment. First, though, we're going to do what we came down here for. Okay. Zoltan, I need you to concentrate.
Got it.
Excellent.
This is worthless.
No, it's not. It's
This is
perfectly good
worthless.
treasure. Come on. Be more positive. Alright, so we still haven't found that map. It's got to be here somewhere, right? Of course, you'll notice that there is absolutely still treasure and so forth, according to our wizard eye. Where is it, though? Well... Haha, this now lasts 1 hour per point of skill as well. And we've got to get over the side effectively. Let's have our Air Magic Master do a little bit more. There we go. Man, look at this. This whole huge wall. You'd think there's no way to get back up since you can't use fly indoors. Joke's on them. We're not trapped in here with the skeletons. The skeletons are trapped in here with us. There's that ghost that we did in earlier. See, it actually is just like a whole ship. I love it. even rendered in, you know, this old late 90s style with these blocky graphics. It's a cool idea for a dungeon. Like, just park an entire ship in this cave and have that be the pirate's hideout. I think that that's super cool. Okay, let's see. Now, we've got to get back in, of course. There is a secret door around here somewhere. Where is it? I always have to click to find it, because you only really come here once in the game. And then you never have to come back. There's no reason. If you've cleaned it out, you know. In a way, it's kind of silly that you can just run around clicking on the wall until you find a secret door or something. But at the same time, that's also great because, I mean, you can do that, right? Just fumble through until you succeed. Checking over and over again until something comes up right, until you find that hidden switch, just feeling everywhere frantically. That's doable. Where is it? I did a complete circuit of the room. I don't think you have to... Oh, there it is. Now, how did I miss that? I went right... See? There's an ore vein. Well, we know we have to save before we...
Ah, but a scratch.
Oh, see?
But I need it fixed.
See? And here we go. This comes right back out here. Ta-da! And we still haven't found the map. Where could it be? Did torchlight wear off too? Have we really been in here for like 4 hours? Surely not. There we go. Oops. Where is... Oh, there we go. Come on. Is this awful? Come on. There we go. Ugh. You have to stand on the pressure plate and activate the trap before you can bring this door down. It stays down after that, though. But basically, you have to be hit by the trap.
It won't hurt us now. Ask someone else.
There's no room.
Well, that's fine. Ta-da! All right. We still haven't picked up the map. Well, that's all right. We will just keep looking. I was thinking that's where it was at, though. I could have sworn that it was in that chest. I am so sorry about that. My cat got stuck in the washing machine. F's in chat for the cat in the washing machine. Alright. Where is it? There we go. This one. I swear.
Worthless. This is worthless.
Floor cash makes up for everything. Alright, Zoltan. I'm gonna save this, but it's not because I don't trust you.
Got it.
There we go.
This is worthless. This is worthless.
He is so negative.
This is worthless.
Ooh, hey now. There's the map.
Got it.
Nice.
This is worthless.
Yeah, we
There's
know.
no room.
Well, here, you hold it then. That's true. We named him Jack. All right. Where do we put that? There we go. I love she just gives it a suspicious look when you try to click on it and read it like a document. She's like, I don't know about that. I'm not a cartographer or anything. And she actually has the lowest AC, so for now, let's give her that ring. No reason not to. Let's take it where it needs to go. Wow, Fly actually wore off too. Were we in there for 7 hours? It doesn't feel like it. It just does not feel like it. Alright, to Arathia we go. Well, we need to go to Deja to turn the map in.
Welcome aboard!
Not there. And y'all have got to help me to remember that we do need to go to Arathia at some point, because while we were there to drop off the quill, I did not even think about all of this ore, which is a shame because we have 2 pieces of Aerodyne. Sorry, come back another day. We may wind up having to go through... Yeah, there we're going to go through Arathia to get where we're going, so no problem. We know that we can go to Deja from here, and in the meantime...
See anything you want?
We can just sell this crap. Okay, that's not magical, so...
Thanks a lot.
You're welcome.
Need a new weapon?
There we go, that... I'm not trying to sell that.
Thanks. Come again.
There's no room.
There is room, you're just bad at inventory management. Thankfully, you have me. We'll hang on to this because he's not an expert yet, but he will be able to learn that spell eventually, so... Let's see. That can go... That can go, that can go... The bulkier stuff we'll grab in a moment after she sells the weapons.
Thanks. Come again.
We're going to need this inventory space because we're going to turn all of that ore into better stuff. What do you think that we should do with it, actually?
Thanks a lot.
As we head over that way, especially our higher grade ore, do you want to turn it into accessories, or do you want to try for weapons or for armor? I'll leave it up to y'all. I'm going to run to the magic shop here and sell this other stuff while you decide. Wands are just free cash. Do you have anything good, perhaps? That's not bad. Scroll of Implosion. We have some of those. Ah, why are you carrying that? Nothing great. Nothing that we really want.
Thanks. Come again.
Unsurprising, but that's fine. Oh yeah, absolutely. Because of course your rings and amulets and things like that are mostly where you are going to get enchantments like, you know, stat boosts, or like this one, increases effect of all spirit spells. That's a unique item, but that enchantment can appear on other stuff. So, now of course we've got a lot of good accessories on some people at this point, but you can see we still have empty ring slots, if nothing else. Everybody has got an empty ring slot except for Tuvok, and Tuvok only doesn't have one because he's got like a couple of crappy rings on. So, let's see. Helpers. We've got Elsie the banker still, and Doris the instructor who replaced Teresa the teacher a few episodes ago. So we're earning extra experience and extra money. She's paying for everything, basically, helping us with our finances. Just Joan's successor. Well, I guess not successor. They're doing their jobs while, like, our other NPCs are helping the other party over in Might and Magic 6 at about the same time. So, we got this weapon out of it last time. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking, just because we have that's where we're lacking the most. Like, people don't have a lot of magic cloaks or that kind of stuff. So, let's go weapons then for the big stuff. Ooh.
Sorry, no room.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Okay, now we're into the Kurgar, so Sirtal is not as good as Kurgar. I think I knew that. Okay. Alright, let's use the rest on accessories. We don't seem to be getting anything great. Okay. It's all free stuff, so I try not to complain.
Sorry, no room. This is worthless.
Elven Spear of Venom. That's not bad if we had somebody using spears. That's also actually quite good, so technically we got our money's worth, so to speak. It's just we were given all weapons that nobody's using. Mind resistance.
I don't know.
Well, let's see what this ring is.
Sorry, can't help.
Ooh, okay, well, got to go back to the shop to sell the junk anyway.
Can I help you with anything? Thanks.
Forgot to move it. Here we go.
Can I help you with anything?
Yes, tell us what this is. It's nothing. Well, dang. Not even enchanted. But at least we turned a profit on it.
Thanks. Come again.
And hey, we broke 100,000 gold, I think for the first time, maybe? We've been spending a lot constantly, so... Alright, let's sell this other junk. We didn't get anything this time. But that's okay, because we got that Minotaur axe last time, so I'm not mad. It's all free stuff. That means that it's pure profit if nothing else. Can't be upset.
Traveling today?
I don't want to go to either of those places. I want to go to Deja. Okay, I think it should be the next day, maybe now?
Traveling today?
Yes, here we go. Alright, so we'll come over here. Now that we have the fly spell and can cast it at will, we don't have to worry nearly as much about relying on scrolls and things. It's going to be so much easier to get back over to this guy. So, this time we can just head there in a straight line. Goodbye, harpies. Have fun trying to keep up. That's fine. Make all the angry noises you want. Okay. Is it this one? Yes. Alright, here we go. Ta-da! The map. You found it. Falk looks at the map and points at the island. There it is. The island has been shrouded in mist since the churches of the sun and moon began fighting over a century ago. Keep the map. I have the coordinates now, and we'll have no trouble finding the place when I need to. I am proud to declare the clerics amongst you to be priests, and the rest to be honorary priests. Thank you so much for your good work. Alright. Ta-da! She is a priest. And now, check it out. Everyone is caught up where they should be. So, they're all even again, because everyone is promoted to the same level. Nice. And, more importantly, ta-da! Now she can receive master level training in these magics as well as some other stuff. So, excellent. Excellent, excellent. We are just coming right along. Awesome. So we're going to check our quest log here. Now that we can go to the Evenmorn Islands and we have the fly spell, we can complete this quest as well. We've been to the Stonehenge Monolith in Tatalia. We haven't gone to the one in Avlee. Now that we have fly, like I said, it'll be super easy. Evenmorn Islands when we get there, of course. All of our quests fit on one page at this moment, so that's really great. We're going to have to wait until nighttime to take the stables back anywhere else anyway. Ah, excuse you, peasant. So, we'll go ahead and take advantage of that to check out the shops while we're here, because they open at night as well. Last time we found some really good stuff in here, so... Ooh, see, already. Personality +8. Paladin boots. Those might be pretty good. Implosion. And for cheaper, we've got to buy that. He can learn it. And it's going to be much cheaper here at this shop than it will be if we buy it at a guild. Already worth it. Ooh, we have to buy that too. Check that out. That's a really good find, y'all. +10 to everything. +10 to everything, and the armor is better than pretty much every cloak that we've got, I think. Oh my goodness. Dazzling Ring of the Sun. Look at this! +10 might and personality. Oh my gosh. Boots of Dodging? I think those are a straight upgrade from what Simona's wearing, because I think she has leather boots of unarmed +2. I'll check. Oh man. Ooh, Disarm +12. Oh man, I think that's an upgrade for him too. Gosh, oh, the sky. Look at this! Wow. We're resistant to paralysis. Dodge skill +8. Oh my gosh, okay.
Come back soon.
Okay, one thing at a time. +10 might and personality. Honestly, she could use that because her might is not very high. We're going to give that to her. This is +10 to everything. Oh man, who should have that? Oh, wow. Everyone's just wearing a ranger's cloak for the most part. Spell points +6. Now she has a glorious cloak, which is armor +9. That's actually better because this one is +7. But of course, that one's +10 to everything.
I've learned it.
So, man, who should get that? And also, yep, that is an upgrade. Dodge skill +2. Okay, those paladin boots. And let's see. Yeah, those gauntlets. There are 2 more skill points. Even though the armor on these are better. So, okay. Think about the cloak. I'm going to dodge back in here. And... we're going to buy those for Zoltan. We're going to buy these. I'm not going to buy that yet because that actually has a better bonus to the dodge skill. But if we give her like the cloak of +10, then like that doesn't mean anything because it won't stack with her boots anyway. That's a really good amulet, but I don't know if it's better than... You know what? It's got to be better than what somebody has. And then these. Most people are not even wearing a belt, I don't think, actually.
Come back soon.
And we're going to clean this shop out, and they're going to clean us out. Okay, Boots of Dodging. Go to Simone. Gauntlets of Disarming. Come over here. I would rather have the +2 to disarm than the +4 to armor, actually. This is +10 to spell points, speed, and intellect. Now, I think... Okay, that is an upgrade for him. Good, good, good. I was worried that he had the Amulet of Spell Point Regeneration, but I think, yeah, we got him a Sapphire Ring of the Unicorn, so he is regenerating spell points already. Awesome, so we can just give that to him. Perfect. Okay.
My magic is strong.
Yes, it is. Rigor the Magician. My goodness gracious. Okay, so this is a belt of intellect +12, resistance to paralysis. And, yeah, see, you mentioned that before, and now, here we are. Okay, yeah, most people are not even wearing a belt. Only 2 of them are. She's got endurance +6, and he's got resistant to sleep. So actually, both of those are honestly really good. We could give her the one that's resistant to paralysis, because that was a problem before, is when the 2 of them got paralyzed, and they were the only ones who could remove paralysis from anyone else. And then he could have the intellect belt, because that will add to his spell points as a ranger.
My magic is strong.
Oops, I keep clicking in there to do that. Okay, there we go. Now this one, it's only 4,000. I'm going to go ahead and get it, just because I made such a big deal out of it. There we go. There for her. Excellent. For you. Excellent. Awesome. What does that do to your spell points? +6. That's not bad. So that just leaves the cloak. So who gets this amazing cloak, folks? +10 to everything. Phoo-wee. You know, looking at their stats, just kind of glancing, they're all fairly evenly matched. Obviously, some people have got, you know, higher bonuses in some areas due to, you know, barrels that they've drunk from or items that they're wearing, which is always going to be the case. But overall, they're all pretty solid. Like, their highs and their lows are fairly well distributed. I don't know who this would be best for. For some reason, I'm kind of leaning towards Simone. What do y'all think? I'm kind of leaning towards her. And then because, yeah, Zoltan and Saroma don't have magic cloaks, we could give it to Zoltan. His AC is lower than hers because, of course, she's got the shield. What do you think? +10 to everything for Simone, and then we'll give this golden cloak as an AC upgrade to him. That'll be +4, which is pretty nice. Well, that's fair. that is fair. Part of the reason is because we haven't found a better staff yet. He is still literally using the stick that he came with. And we have given him Staff Expert to get the bonus to AC, but that's pretty much all that's happened. So as a sorcerer, yeah, he does have like really crummy damage. We need to get him a better weapon, and just no place is selling them. We've not even found any weapon shops that had a better staff, and obviously one hasn't dropped or he would be wearing it. And we could give it to him and boost his personality and endurance too. So I usually do, like in Might and Magic 6, that's typically what I do, especially because you can get Mordred so early on. But in this one, we decided to go ahead and stick with staff. It is +10 to everything. Well, okay, I don't want to linger on it too much. Let's see what it does to his melee damage. I don't know how much it's going to help. Oh, that's a pretty significant boost, actually. That more than doubles his minimum damage, if nothing else, just because his might is so low. Yeah, the only thing goes down is he loses those 6 spell points. But that's not that bad. I mean, he gains 12 hit points. Man, okay, well. Alright, well, I'm convinced, I guess. We'll let him have it then.
My magic is strong.
I didn't want to lean that way simply because I feel like I always favor my arcane spellcaster anyway. But, I mean, to be fair, sometimes a good wizard can carry the entire weight of the party with all of the teleporting and weather control and shield spells and buffs and just everything else. Get out of here, Harpies. Nobody likes you. Nobody likes you. You don't have any friends. Phew-wee. Okay. So, I think that the next thing that we should do, now that that quest has been completed, is we need to go to the Evenmorn Isles. For a couple of reasons. One, because that is where the unarmed and dodging master are, and before we spend the rest of our fortune on high-level equipment, we probably should head out there and grab those skills for Simone, and then while we're there, we can fly around and we can grab that Stonehenge monument as well. So, alright, let's head somewhere else.
Wanna go for a ride?
Yeah, I don't want that to happen to me. The curse spells are bad enough. Alright.
It's closed.
Oh. Oops. Oh, that's right. Because we traveled at night. Bleh. There we go, first try. Hey. Nice. We'll go straight to Evenmorn Island then, and we will grab everything that they have to offer here. Excellent. Now, since we are here anyway... Yeah, reanimate's always fun. Let's go ahead and... The Evenmorn Islands just have a bunch of skeletons on them, at least to start. So, that way we can just clean them out for kind of free experience, honestly. Let's get Bless on. And Heroism. That should be all that we need, because they can't hit us up here, so...
Got it.
We'll take care of these guys. Grab their treasure. Excellent. Nice. You can already hear that there are more in the distance. Ooh, and a chest. And it didn't even blow up. Thank you, Zoltan. Well, because it wasn't trapped. Cure paralysis, we always need those. Not blast. Ooh, plus luck, hey. Plus thought? Not bad, not bad.
This is worthless.
Ooh, and of course, you'll notice that there's a tavern here, and y'all know what a tavern means, right? We know what a tavern means. All these treasure chests spread everywhere. This is a great place. Full of free cash. It's my money and I want it now.
This is worthless.
For those of you just joining us,
This is worthless. This is worthless.
what that means is we're going to play Archimage. Alright. Let's get rid of these skeletons first. Depopulate the area. Yeah, that happened to us last time, unfortunately. I've been doing pretty good so far. I've only lost a couple of times. So I'm going to try not to complain, but... This is so cheap. So cheesy, but...
That was too easy.
Honestly, if you have an advantage, why not use it? You'd be a fool not to. Here we go. Awesome. Oh, did we miss one over here? We did indeed. Y'all can't let me miss corpses like that. I gotta pick those up. Yeah, that's kind of what happened in our last match. I had to play it twice because of that. They just did not want to give me the good cards. And the wall just kept going up and up and up and up and up. Okay, gargoyles. Don't care about you. That is the Paramount Guild of Water, by the way. As appropriate. It's out in the middle of a lake. Well, in the middle of the sea, I suppose, technically. We'll get to you, gargoyles. Skeletons first. They came up and asked, so... I'm shooting something I can't even see, but they can, so that's fine. Say this is not a huge deal to just take these guys out from range. Oh, there you are. And another one. Well. Where'd you go? Nice. Love those green gems. Of course, it immediately changes to something else. Anything? Nice. Where are the rest of you? I know you're here. Coming out and play. Ah, and here we go, since we're standing here anyway. Obrick Crane, the Dodging Master. Ta-da! So yes, expert skill level of 7, 5,000 gold. There we go, and he's going to tell us where Kenneth Wayne is. Arathia. Yeah, I think we already met him. Ulbricht the Brawler. Look at this guy. Unarmed Master. And, of course, we know where Norris is as well, but whatever. Now it's in the book. So, yes, excellent. So now she adds double her skill to both her accuracy and her damage, and triple her skill to her AC. So check this out. Her AC just jumped up to 89, and look at her attack and damage. That is so much more than it was. She's now dealing... Yep, that's the most in the party. That's what we like to see. Simone is really coming into her own. I don't use monks that much, so I'm actually glad that y'all picked a monk to be our tank. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, that's... Ah. Roasted. Gosh. Man, I hope he has resistance to fire damage. That's so mean to Simone, though. She's the only competent one. Well, that's not true. That's not fair to the others, I guess. It should be realistic. Like, Tuvok has carried his weight. Really, they all have. I can't complain too much about any of them. I'm not happy with Zoltan blowing us up, but that's because of, you know, really powerful traps versus, like, less that he's incompetent. Come on, gargoyles. Now, of course, they can actually fly and keep up with us, whereas the skeletons cannot. But they don't fly as fast as us. One more.
Too easy.
There we go. Yeah, she is. She is really coming into her own now. More gargoyles. Okay, I don't care about you. What I care about is treasure. Is there any over here? No. Okay, wow. There's a house? Who lives in this house? I can't remember. Oh, this is the Merchant Master. Okay. Yeah. So, unfortunately, we don't qualify here. We have to have 50 personality and 7 ranks. That's what we don't have. We do have the 50 personality, I believe. Or if not, we're close. Yeah, she can. The curse. So yeah, Evenmorn Island, of course, canonically is cursed. Like, there's a reason it's in this shape. If you don't mind the swamp and fog, Evenmorn Island is a great place to live. Of course, the curse doesn't help. Ghosts and skeletons roam the island freely. But other than that, the neighbors keep to themselves. The churches of the sun and moon don't even fight each other very much anymore. Probably means they're running out of adherents. Yeah, it probably does. Ooh. Hey, now. Gargoyles, get out of here. No one wants you here.
Got it. Ow.
Oh, we have a membership to the Guild of Water. Don't worry about that.
Barely hurts.
Why am I fighting you like this when I don't have to? Why am I doing that? I need to recast Bless.
We may have a problem with this one.
And Heroism. You know, he really does. It's true. Alright, come on. You want to fight so bad. There. Do you feel better now? Did you get what you wanted? Was that what you came for? You leave us alone now? Thank you. Okay. So, that is most of the main island, and that's definitely what we came here for. Oh, let me grab this gold. Alright, we'll clear out this next island here.
Oh, please.
That was too easy.
And there is the next druidic monolith that we need to pray at, or meditate at. So after that, it's just the one in Avlee, and of course, we can go there anytime, and we can grab that using the fly spell as well. We know pretty much right where that's at, if I remember correctly. So that makes the Druid promotion quest basically free experience points at this juncture. Which is great, because you know we love free XP. I'm not going to turn that down.
Bring on a bigger challenge.
Come on. There we go. Hey! Awesome. Plus 10 accuracy and speed permanently. Okay. I still don't have the months memorized. I acknowledged that earlier, so I'm glad that whenever I run into one by accident and it turns out to be the month for whatever shrine I'm clicking on at random, then that's always a good feeling. An artificial banana flavor is so gross, too. Like, you can tell that it's artificial. I admit that I'm biased. I'm not a huge fan of banana anyway. Is this not... Oh, okay, it's a different circle of stones. Oh. We'll grab this obelisk over here. Kill all these ghosts. Opportunity to throw some fireballs. You know we love a good fireball. There we go. I'm just going to lead all of you around in a big old ugly circle. Now there's the one that we actually need to pray at. Oh, that sounds gross. Get out of here. There we go. Like, banana-flavored candy is kind of the worst anyway. There we go. We don't want these to get away, because if they start running, they could wind up over the open water, and if that happens... their bodies will drop into the sea, and we won't be able to recover any treasure that they are carrying. A few more fireballs. Saroma just had this look like, are we really doing this? Can we not? Can you please not? Yeah, we've experienced that once or twice. You know, like, it's just you and me now, and there's only two of them, or Like, I guess I'll save us. I think it's neat that they added that. It's just one of those little things that I really enjoy that adds something to the game. Especially since they did it for, like, you know, every voice set. So each of the different personalities has one. Oh, there we go. How are more of you not dead? Well, you know what I mean. There we go. Just a couple more. Come on. I'm just going to arrow them now, I think. There are sufficiently few of them that should be a solution that's viable. There we go. Are there any others? I think that that's it. Okay, good. Now we just have to pick up all of their... What do you call the remains of a ghost? It wouldn't be a... I mean, it can't really be a corpse, can it? You can't really say their bodies. Their leavings? Oh, right. That's the one that teleports you. I don't want to do that. I want to go back over here. Yeah. Yeah, that's close enough. Their ectoplasm. That sounds like I need gloves on when I do it, though. I'm going to go around and pick up all this ectoplasm. Don't mind me. Just scooping it into a bucket. Nothing strange to see here. Everything's fine. Where's the... There we go. Shield Grandmaster is here. Learning Grandmaster. Don't need either of those. Let's head over here. We'll do our meditation ritual. Boom. Okay, one of these structures, of course, is like the Temple of the Sun. The other one's Temple of the Moon. We're not here for either of them. We are here for treasure chests. We'll come back here later for another quest anyway, so, like, I'm not too fraught about whether or not we kill all of these monsters. We'll be back for them. And that way it's not the whole video. Let's see, make sure that I didn't miss one. I think we're good on that island. And that's pretty much it, actually. That's the other end of that bridge we saw earlier. Yep, that's about it. It's the Temple of the Moon. The other one, I guess, is the Temple of the Sun. Visited all the houses. Got all the trainings that we could, that we're eligible for. Yeah, I think it's safe to say that we're pretty much done here. Awesome. I've clicked on all the garbage piles, too. So now we need to go to Avlee, and we need to find that last monument. You can tell that there used to be more of a town here. I actually like that they left the ruins with the signs and things on, so you can see, like, oh, that used to be the bank, or oh, that was probably the potion shop. So, let us head back over here to the location of the tavern. We need to play Archimage before we leave, so that I don't forget. We're almost done with that, actually, because we've got 9 wins racked up, and remember, there's only 13. This will be number 10. So that means that after this, we only need 3 more. There we go.
Come in, come in.
Okay, so let's see. Tower of 20, wall of 10, and they want us to get to 150 tower or 400 resources. Okay, well, wish me luck. Well, I'm definitely going to play this first. Well, okay, I'll play that first, I guess, technically. There we go. And it went right back up, but that's okay. 6 damage. Let's keep that wall at 0. I want to try and take his tower down if I can. Of course, they'll probably just build it right back up. That's how it be, but that's okay. Yep. Well, I had hoped. No problem, though. Go ahead and add to our zoo. Oh, now he's getting all of the good damage cards, of course. Ooh, that was risky. That was risky. In that case... I'm going to save that because that hits the enemy tower regardless. We boost our tower back up. It's 10 damage to enemy. Oh, yes. Ooh, ooh, look at that. 1 point. Okay. There, let's steal from him. 6 damage, you take 3 damage. 3 damage to enemy tower. Come on. Ah, oh, dang it. Okay. Man. Ah. Oh. Okay, that's just ridiculous at this point. Drew every card in the book to keep us from damaging their tower. That's... Okay, whatever. We'll win a different way. Abandon the strategy if it doesn't work. Okay, -1 zoo. Well, I mean, if you want to take a hit to your magic, you go right ahead. That is perfectly fine to me. I'll just boost my quarry right back up with that. Blah. What now? What now? Okay, 6 damage to enemy tower. There we go. Let's see. I'm going to discard Strip Mine. I'll play Lodestone because I can't discard that. That's good. That works. That's 15 tower? Sure. Absolutely. More wall is always good. 3 damage to their tower? Absolutely. They keep drawing stuff like Dragon's Eye. I'll go ahead and use that to boost our magic, since he's ahead. +1 quarry, because they hit us with another -1. +1 to our magic again. Nice. 3 damage to enemy tower. Sure. 5 damage to enemy tower. Might as well. No reason to save that anymore. 11 tower. That puts us ahead. Ooh, okay, there we go. We may win by tower. Our magic is higher, so we'll go ahead and do that. Of course, he'll put it right back. There, we'll damage them and boost our wall at the same time. 5 damage. Boost our wall right back up. Ah, now who has all of the wall cards? Was it 75 tower that we needed? Because that would be great. More wall, sure. No, okay, I think it's 150 tower or something like that. You can usually tell by like the height of the tower because it's kind of proportionate. 4 damage to enemy tower. 2 damage. +2 to our tower. I'll take it. Anything walk with 0. +1 to all players' quarries. Nah, don't want to do that. Okay, we are well ahead in this, so if we don't spend too many beasts, then they can't beat us by resources. So I'll just focus on avoiding green cards within reason. And then I'm going to try to win by tower, but we'll see what happens. Okay. There we go. If we can break 100. 4 damage, 3 wall. Just want to turn a profit every turn if I can. Hmm. 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 There. Oh, sure. Absolutely. +2 quarry. Why not? Magic is greater. Excellent. Yeah, goodbye to your wall. Okay, now it's actually, like, worth spending some beasts. Okay, 1 damage to enemy tower and play again? Sure. 10 damage to enemy. We'll do that while their shields are down. Do this. I don't have any more direct damage cards. Really? Okay, that was a good play. Oh, there come the walls back up. No, fine. It had to happen at some point. Yeah, I think we're going to win by tower, but they wanted 400 resources, and we've already broken 300, so... And are still well ahead of them. This is a good match. I congratulate the AI. Okay, well, now I don't. Now I'm mad. Get out of here. Keep their tower low. I said keep it low. Boost our own wall. There we go. Nice. I love those ones that are like play again. All I have is a bunch of green cards. Because I haven't been playing them, so they've been building up. Okay, keep that. I don't want to give them an advantage. Really? Okay, well here. There. Nah. Nah. Yeah, we're gonna win by resources, I think. Which is fine. I don't care how we win as long as we win. That is totally fine with me. Ooh. He's trying to outsmart us. Okay, well... Oh, look at that. Alright, and that should be it. There we go. Excellent. Good match. Good match, computer. 10 wins for us. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. I don't know why I'm walking. I still have the fly spell on. Come back another day. You come back another day. I have to buy some food.
Welcome aboard!
Sure, that's fair. We can get where we need to go from there, so... Man, those sound caching issues are so bad. I wish I could fix that, but turning off, like, hardware accelerated sound doesn't really help. Where do I need to go? Wait a minute, before I walk too far away from the boat, let's see if it'll take us to Avlee. So we need to go to Avlee, and then to the Tolarian Forest. Oh, yes! Perfect. I love when a place is, like, ready right then to take me where it is that I need to go. Okay, let's go ahead and... Of course we have a foggy spring day. What is it? Oh, it's March. Okay. Last time I looked at the calendar, it was December. Okay, now, I think... if memory serves... I want to go double check, but I don't believe that it is out on this island. This is just where the obelisk is. There's free food I could swing down and pick up, but... Okay, that's not it. Is it over here? See, I hate that there's a building right there on the map, but it's not there and you can't get to it. That destroys my life. Man, yeah, if the servers were still up, because Archimage used to be like a multiplayer online thing that you could do, that you could access, which I think is really cool. I wonder if there are any fan servers still up somewhere. Probably not. You could probably download the client and run it, but it wouldn't do anything. Okay, there are wyverns around here. Wyverns, wyverns. Snaky dragon boys. There we go. That's what we needed. Yeah, you gotta take the SAT, man. If your numbers are good enough, then you can get into my secret university.
Ah, but a scratch.
I'm not actually going to stay and fight these things because that's not what we're here for. But there was floor cache. Okay, so now we just need to head to the Talarian Forest. And that fog effect is a big deal. Okay, no, we don't want to go to Deja. Okay, I think it's just, yeah, telling us that we're good there. Okay. Right. About the only place that Avli really takes you to is the Tularium Forest, so generally if it doesn't pop up on the first try, you only have to go, like, you know, 1 day of waiting. And he is over here, I believe. This one, or is it the other one? No, it's this one. Okay, here we go. I have only to look into your eyes to see where you've been. You have seen the circles, and they have left their imprint upon you. Telling you that all druids amongst you are now great druids is but a formality. Telling the rest of you that you are now honorary druids is showing you respect for the respect you have shown me in my faith. Showing you respect for the respect you have shown. Nice. Nice indeed. So there we go. So now, in addition to getting promoted to Wizard, Initiate, Hunter, and Priest, we've also been promoted to Honorary, Warrior Mage, Cavalier, and Great Druid, which is awesome. So we have to be promoted from Thief to Rogue as well. That'll need to happen, but we'll take care of that at a later date. No big deal. So, yeah, we're going to have to train up. Look at this. Eligible to train to 23 to 23. That should be the same for all of them. So, yeah, we need to go someplace and take care of that. Yeah, we can't get that yet. I know a couple of you have asked, you've noticed about that I'm not picking up the second tier promotion quests, and there is a reason why. And of course, you know, like right now, if I were to ask him about it, he'd just be like, "Ah, come back later. You're not ready for that yet," which is true. Why did I come over here? Oh yeah, so that we could train up. Here we go. I think. Let me double check. I don't want to waste a week if...
Practice makes well done.
Okay,
Well
good.
done.
Yeah, we can train up the whole way here.
Well done.
So there's no
Well
reason
done.
not to. We'll
Well
go ahead
done.
and do all of our
Well
levels
done.
here. Thank you, Claudius the instructor. That's going to give us so many skill points, y'all. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, so of course we're going to do this, and then Spirit comes next. So we know where her points are going. For Tuvok, we know that we need to do water. Now, we need to do fire and earth as well. But I'm going to let y'all decide if you would like to maybe drop a few points in Identify Item or Alchemy. because of course he needs 3 more ranks in alchemy. That will max him out. Identify item, we have run into a couple of things that we've not been able to identify at this point, so it may be time to start thinking about putting some more ranks in there. Meditation, of course, for more spell points. His bow is abysmal, we need to bring that up. He's got to become a staff master, which he now qualifies for. Simone, so she only needs 3 more ranks in leather to max that out, because that's the most she's ever going to have in it. But we have to actually have like 10 ranks in dodging before that's useful anyway. So now this staff we need to boost as well. She's not ready for expert in this. We can kind of ignore her magic skills for the most part. And then for Zoltan, he just needs 1 rank in chain to qualify for master, and then he can pick that up the next time that we go through. I think we should definitely do that. And man, that's tempting, because if we raise his axe to master, then his skill gets added to his attack damage as well as his attack bonus, which is pretty good. It's pretty good. Identify monster is lagging behind a bit too. Perception would be good. So, okay, well, let's start with Tuvok. Of course, I want to dump everything into his magic. That would be great. But I feel like either identify item or alchemy is the way to go. We just got him Air Magic Master. He now qualifies for Water Magic Master. I think one of these two. And I'm kind of leaning towards alchemy, because we can always pay to identify items that he cannot identify on his own. But alchemy, he'll be capped out, and then that'll be the most. Oh, you think identify? Well, I mean, that's fair too. We need to know what it is that we're picking up. Absolutely. And it will save us money in the long run as well, especially because, I mean, we also have to be in a shop to identify things. So if you want to do identify, we can do that. Alright then. Going once. Going twice. You know, I always try to wait for that delay. I'm never sure how long it takes on Twitch for all of you to hear exactly what I'm saying. If you're watching on YouTube, obviously you're hearing it in real time. So that's why you should come to the Twitch stream, so that you can participate in decisions like this. Alright, identify then. That leaves him with 5. Well, okay, well we can just split the difference, and we'll put the other one in alchemy, and then when he levels up, identify item can be brought to the next one. Okay, for Simone, she's not ready yet. It's going to be a while before we need to put more ranks in either of these, which means I think that it's now the opportune time to bring up staff and leather. Leather I think we should do first, because she already qualifies for master, and that will be the most that she's going to put into it. Staff, she will eventually get grandmaster, and you know, we need to get it to rank 10 before we honestly get this to rank 10, so that we can use it. That's the whole point, so that we can mix and match. But so I'm going to say leather and then staff. So if there are if there's no complaints, if nobody else has a different opinion, then that's what we'll do. I'll go to rank 7 in leather and then dump everything else into staff. Going once. Going twice. Alright, sold on leather and staff. There we go. Not bad, not bad. That will qualify her for leather master, and she only needs 1 more rank over here to bring this up to her the same level of unarmed. Now for Zoltan, let's finish him off. We're going to go ahead and I'm going to put 7 in chain so that he can get master there. That'll max out his armor skill. And then, he's in the same situation as Simone with this. I don't want to ignore it forever, but these other skills are more important because we don't know when he'll be able to become an expert in these. So I'm going to say maybe Master Bow, because he's our best archer. That would double the damage that he's doing, potentially. And that's also going to max his ranks out. Yeah, he's pretty much set over here except for identify monster and perception, which we do want to put points in. So, yeah, how do y'all feel about bow? Bow and then axe. That's what I'm going to suggest. And we could alternate, but I think I probably would just put 3 ranks in bow and then spend the rest on axe. Unless somebody has a different suggestion, that's what I'm going to do. Going once, going twice, as always. I'll let y'all shout at me in chat if you change your mind. You can change my mind as well. Man, firing 2 arrows per attack, that is so ridiculous, but of course, people are capable of fantastic feats of archery. Look up a video, man, and see what people can do with a bow and arrow. It's crazy. There's this one girl from Mongolia, I think, who fires a bow with her feet and can hit a bullseye from like hundreds of feet away while doing a handstand on a moving horse. I don't know. That's above my pay grade, y'all. Okay, we'll go after this stuff later. Identify all these things as well. That takes care of that. So, let's head over here. And you know, I keep talking about choices. This is definitely a stream of choices. Why? Well, remember I told you that we needed to wait for the main plot to kind of advance itself. A lot of time has passed. So, you know, honestly, that means that it's probably about time that as Lords of Harmondale we should actually head home and kind of see what's up in our own realm. We haven't been back in a while. Oh, what is this? Gasp of surprise. This messenger says, "My lords, I've been dispatched by the ambassadors from Arathia and Avlee to inform you of Judge Grey's untimely death. We believe it was a heart attack, and there is no reason to suspect foul play. However, they wish to speak to you at once, and urge you to return to your castle. They have declared a truce until a successor can be found for Judge Grey." Well, well, well. No reason to suspect foul play, then why did you bring it up? Why did you plant the seed of that thought? So, for those of you who do not remember the first couple streams in this series after we got here to Harmondale and explored it for the first time, Judge Grey is the Arbiter. He is an impartial, judge of various political situations, and people all through the realms come to him to have him decide a situation for them when they can't resolve it peacefully on their own. And the position of the Arbiter is greatly respected, and it is honored by all of the different nations throughout the continent. So, Judge Grey and the House of the Arbiter is here in Harmondale. This is our business because he lives in our realm. And of course, the war that Arathia and Avlee were fighting was over us. So, we better get to the bottom of this pretty quickly. Let's head back up here to the castle and see what the ambassadors have to say. Doubtless they're going to ask us to pick a side again, right? And here's Jack. For those of you who were not with us earlier in the stream, now you can meet our new bodyguard for the first time. You can see why we named him Jack.
Hello?
I am yours to command, Master. That's what I like to hear. Alright. You'll notice they got rid of the diplomacy skill, but I just kind of treat Simone like she is the most diplomatic person because of her voice set. Tuvok is so negative, Saroma is kind of like that whiny tsundere, and Zoltan doesn't know where he is half the time, so... here we go, it's already in our quests. Choose a judge to succeed Judge Grey as Arbiter in Harmondale. What does our court historian have to say about this? May 15th, 1169. Good news! After some light skirmishes and plenty of spying and maneuvering, both sides of the silly war have decided to call a truce until a suitable arbitrator can be found. My lords have been chosen to select the new arbitrator. The future of relations between Arathia and Avlee now rests squarely upon my lord's, so far, capable shoulders. I am sure their decision will be a wise one. In other developments, ambassadors from Deja, land of the necromancers, and Brakata, land of the wizards, have arrived. They have come to announce their country's recognition of my lords as rightful rulers in Harmondale, and no doubt to secure diplomatic favors. Politics such as they are, both sides detest one another. I wouldn't be surprised if one ambassador tried to murder the other in the middle of the night. Everyone is holding their breath. Nothing can happen, it seems, until this decision is made. Alright. So yes, further recognition. So here we go. Ambassador Wright and Ambassador Scale. Greetings, my lords. I am Ambassador Wright from Brakata. You know, the wizards on Arathia's southern border. You've become very important persons. Since Judge Grey died in your lands, you must choose another arbiter to help settle the dispute between Arathia and Avlee. I formally invite you to visit Brakata and meet Judge Fairweather, who we strongly recommend for the post. I don't mean to be pushy, but I'm sure you understand your choice will affect future relations between our two governments. Hint, hint. A pleasure to meet you, my lords. My name is Ambassador Scale, and I represent Deja, the land of the necromancers, northwest of Arathia. Now I know what you're thinking. Necromancy, yuck, isn't that death magic? Well, it is, but we merely pursue knowledge for its own sake. Rather noble, if you ask me. We're not so bad. You should speak with some of the fellows. They really know how to party. The ambassador forces a smile. I invite you to visit Deja. When Judge Grey died, you became the ones who must choose his successor. We have someone in mind who will encourage our enemies to, bring this terrible war to an end. Yes, I urge you to choose Judge Sleene. It would mean so much to us, and we could do so much for you. Think about it, but don't think too long. So, yeah, actually, here's the thing, folks. This is a huge game-changing choice. This is, in fact, the biggest choice in the game, and it's going to define the rest of the game. Everything that we have done as the Lords of Harmondale and as adventurers has led us to this point. So, this point and what we do here is what's going to lead us through the rest of the game. Unlike Might and Magic 6, in Might and Magic 7, the choice that we make now will cause us to choose a side. And which side we choose will change the adventure. We will have some different quests, and the game will come to a different conclusion. So, we need to decide which side we're going to side with. Should say side one more time. So, yeah. We can choose to back the Necromancers and pick Judge Sleene, not shifty at all. Or we can side with the Wizards, and we can pick Judge Fairweather. So, this is a big deal because we will be locked out of certain options and forced into other options based on the decision that we make. If we choose to side with the Necromancers, that's called the Path of the Darkness. If we choose to side with the Wizards, that is the Path of the Light. As you can imagine, that is going to have a huge effect on everything that we do because one is good and the other is evil. So, do we want to be good or do we want to be evil? Well, first things first, I suppose it's only fair that we should actually go and meet them, you know? So, let's see. Brakata popped up first. Let's head there, and we'll go and meet Judge Fairweather first. It's true, but, of course, even though, like, I personally don't see anything wrong with necromancy, in the game, of course, it has a tangible effect, and just like our decisions will. So, if we choose necromancy, well, the necromancers are bad people. that's going to make us bad people. So we have to decide if we want to be good people or bad people. Are we a good witch or a bad witch?
Come on in, have a drink.
So, before we talk to them, here we
Come
go.
on in, have a drink.
Judge Fairweather. We'll have to actually select him, of course, and then take him back. He doesn't really have any dialogue until you actually pick him. Say, a wise decision. You won't regret this. Believe me. I knew you were going to make this decision. My bags are already packed and ready to go. All you need to do now is get me to my new home, and I'll take care of the rest. I'll load it so that that choice is not actually made. But you don't really get to speak with them, honestly, so... I mean, you have a point. It is true. You know, we did take the Alicorn wand. But, you know, this could be our redemption arc. What am I doing? I've got fly on. So, this is a huge deal, but y'all really seem to be leaning towards Judge Sleen. I'm fine either way because, you know, I have played both ways. So let's go to Deja and we will meet Judge Sleen and we'll see what happens.
Where do you want to go today?
Well, not to Harmondale. Here, and just load it and go back to Arathia. Tatalia. Wait a minute, here we go. What am I doing? Hitting all the wrong buttons. Here we go, to Deja. So, I see. Okay, well that's where we're leaning. The whole chat is in favor of Judge Sleen, it seems. Well, then, I guess that's what we have to do. And I love Judge Fairweather and Judge Sleen are the same face. Like, all they did was basically adjust his eyebrows and flip his mustache upside down. Which is hilarious to me. He's like Judge Fairweather's evil twin. So, you know I play both ways. That's advertised on the channel. Alright, so... yeah. Judge Sleen seems to be the favorite. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna listen to y'all. I'm gonna let you make this decision for sure. And... what I'm going to do to facilitate that is I'm going to throw up a poll on Twitter, and I'm going to let y'all go and vote. So I'm going to call this stream here. You've gotten to meet the candidates, and you know what's at stake. This defines the rest of our adventure. Everything going forward from this point will change depending on whether we pick Sleen or Fairweather. So follow me on Twitter if you're not already. And go there, tell me which of the two judge candidates we should pick, or when I upload this on YouTube tomorrow, go and give me a like over there, subscribe if you're not already, and tell me in the comments whether we should pick Judge Fairweather or Judge Sleen. You can also follow and comment on Pillow Fort and on Facebook as well. And, then next Saturday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is Miami and New York time here in the United States, we will come back with the next episode of Might and Magic 7, and we will choose our candidate. Whoever y'all elect, that's what we'll do. So will it be the path of light or the path of darkness? It's up to y'all. As always, this is your adventure as much as it is mine. So... thanks for being here and being a part of it. And as always, thanks for playing.